Hello and welcome to the Tavern Chat Podcast. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. This is episode 67. Today, I'm going to be looking at the AD&D 1A Monster Manual. And the reason why I'm looking at it is somebody sent me an advertisement from back in the day for the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Monster Manual, $9.95 retail. And it's being held by a young lady in the photograph of this ad. She could have appeared in a rat video back in the day. She's got the dark hair. You can't tell whether it's long or short from the way this photo was taken in the background. She's wearing a leopard skin top. She's holding the Monster Manual oh so delightfully. And the caption is, "What's in demand today?" Now, I'm sure that would not fly these days. Okay. But it brought to mind the Monster Manual and the fact that when I was a Ute, probably just like the Dungeon Master's Guide, the combat table pages were all smudged up. You could find them without really trying hard by just looking at the side of the book, looking at all those pages and looking for the ones that were dirtied from your fingers and grease always going to the same pages. So it was the combat tables and the saving throw tables. Well, my DMG, it was, what is it? What page number is this? 18. Under the demons section, it was the Succubus. It always brought me back to that. And she wasn't anything that would probably make it into game, or rarely did, but the art was very revealing for that time in my life. And she's basically kneeling, bent over with these demon wings, little horns out of her head, her long hair covering up her exposed breasts. Yes, as a young preteen, teen, this, before internet porn, that was like, ooh. But now I'm looking at this, and I like this. At Succubus, rule lower demons through wit and threat. What, they don't use their sexual wiles? I mean, that's what they're selling on this page. And that's what they were selling with the advertisement there. But now if we look deeper into demons and devils, and you remember the times, the late 70s, early 80s, with the whole pushback on D&D and its demonology and deviltry and magic, and you look at the art of some of these demons and devils that are described, a mains, a subdemon with one hit dice, doesn't look like much of a threat. It looks almost cuddly. I could take a plush doll of that. Jubilex looks like somebody sneezed. I mean, there's nothing. It could be disgusting, but it looks like, was it Roger Crumb art a little bit from the time? Maybe snot and zits, but really not all that horrible, not all that bad. Orcus looks genuinely not noble-like. For a Prince of the Undead, he has really little threat to himself whatsoever. Type 1 demon, that long neck and that beak, I guess I could scratch you. Type 2 demon looks like something from Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. And it's even got that kind of, "I'm coming to get you" look. It really is comical. The Type 3 has two arms coming out of his chest and pincers. I don't know. Type 4 looks like a better Orcus than Orcus himself, if you ask me. A bit more imposing. Type 6 doesn't really look all that great. I know the art's dated. Oh, I tried Type 5, the one that looks a little bit Hindu there, with the exposed breast, with nipples and 6 arms, and the snake bottom body. That's a bit more disturbing. That I could see, some parent coming along and going, "Oh my God, this stuff is evil. Look, it's got a Hindu goddess in it." Because really, that's what it comes down to. Yenogu, Demon Lord of the Gnolls. Why do the Gnolls, of all of the demi-human races, why are they the ones that get their own demon in the book? And it doesn't mean that he looks scared. And you look at the picture of the art drawing. Yeah, he's got the the 3-headed flail going, but he looks like a scared dog, a scared hyena. It's just the names themselves that got parents in an uproar. I feel like a devils, Asmodeus. It's not art that would make me terrified. Beelzebul, well, you're getting there. It's got this insect-like head going, and there's something. At least the art is sharp. The bone demons. Sorry, the bone devils. Oh my God, how did I screw that one up? He's running along carrying. All right, at first it was his own tail. I don't know what the hell he's carrying. The Spader looks really, again, almost cuddly. The Barbed Lesser Demon. Yeah, he's got some flames going on, but he's sitting down, and it looks like he's just having a final time looking at that flaming ball in his hand. The Aranius, or Aranis, that's a demon. Devil. Jeez, I'm really screwing up today. I slept in. She's like a harpy with actually a human head and breasts. But again, not that scary. The Horned Greater Demon is more cartoonish than anything else. The Geryon, he doesn't really look all that scary. The Ice Devil looks like a praying mantis. Again, more cartoony. And the Lemure kind of goes back to looking a bit slimy. But again, they were all most of the stuff looks cartoony back then. They're not looking evil. They're not looking scary. Now, I don't know if that was a conscious decision on the part of Gary and his production team on this, that we're going to include devils and demons, but we are going to, for the most part, not make them look all that scary. So it's not like there's scarier looking creatures in here. That there's artwork that is more disturbing. I mean, the doppelganger to me looks it's a bit cartoonish. Looks more disturbing than a lot of the stuff under the devils and demons side of things. And I'm just wondering if that was a conscious decision that was made to downplay it. Now, many of us remember that with the second edition, they did away with demons and devils. They renamed them. And I can't frickin' the name renaming was ridiculous, because when we played 2E, we didn't call them Bayatsu and whatever the fuck the other. I'm not even sure if the first one's right, but they were renamed two stupid things. And yes, they went more in depth into the whole Planes deal, and they integrated them into Planescape to a large extent. But and they were scarier. See, that's the thing too. They changed the name to take away the idea that these were devils and demons. We're making up some fantasy crap, which is interesting. But you made them more devilish and demonish than you did in the first edition. So you took it up to 11, but you babify the names to take away that connection, to appease the religious right back then, I guess. The folks like my aunt Norma, Sister Camilla, who freaked out one summer when she was staying in a house and watching my grandmother, and it's a 2-family home, and I had a room upstairs, but the only AC in the house was the living room downstairs, and it hit 102 during the day, so probably mid-80s at night, and I slept downstairs in the AC, and my dear Aunt Norma, my mother's aunt, basically raided my room because she couldn't sleep because she was wearing a black habit and so she was sweating up a storm. She raided my room, found my Dragon magazines, found my player's handbook and my monster manual, and called my parents, who were vacationing in the Poconos, the next morning to tell them that I was a devil worshiper going on to hell. And needless to say, I was pissed. But my mother's attitude was, do the family a favor. You and your friends have other games to play. I know there's science fiction and there's spies and other stuff. Yeah, Norma's there for another 7 days. Can you just play other stuff while she's there? And we did. And one moment that she left, the D&D books came right back out. She was going to throw them out on me. My mother told her she could not. So that's a little background history on me dealing with the Satanic Panic back in the day. So I'm going to include this wonderful advertisement in the blog post that accompanies this, so you can see what's in demand today. So probably link a rat video to it too, because I swear to God, that's all it makes me think of is rat. Again, showing my age. All right, folks. Thank you for stopping on by. I do appreciate it. If you are on iTunes, if you're listening on iTunes, or if you have access to it, please drop us a line. Let us know how we're doing. Rate us. Review us. We've got 8 ratings, 4 reviews. We have an average of 4.5 on iTunes, so trust me, it's appreciated. I really do appreciate it. All right. I am going to bow out because this one's already late. I'm recording this. It's almost 11:30. I'm usually got this stuff done by 10:15. I know. Go figure. All right. Mañana, folks. God bless. Be good. Later.